Welcome to my views and news. Two new stories. First one is from Tigray. TPLF is warning. Tigray People's Liberation Front has issued a statement which is a warning from the party to Ethiopian federal government. Tigray interim government also released a statement. Secondly, viewers, another incident involving fighting between OLA and government forces in Oromia. Who is initiating these attacks? Who is starting these attacks? OLA or Ethiopian government forces? What is happening on the ground? What are the objectives behind these new clashes? We've seen clashes in West Shava, in Horogodoro, in East Shava. What happened there in Bishoftu as well? I talked to some people close to the OLA, and that is how I knew what is happening on the ground. So I want to share with you what I learned regarding this renewed confrontation between OLA and government forces. Firstly, viewers, as expected, TPLF has issued a statement. The statement has been issued in response to a decision made by the National Election Board of Ethiopia, NEBE. NEBE has refused to reinstate TPLF as a political party. TPLF is a political party. It was a political party, though we know that it was basically an armed group which fought against Dergs. Then EPRDF came to power with TPLF as main party. It ruled Ethiopia. And then the war started in November 2020. And after the war in 2021, TPLF and OLA were declared terrorist parties. Ethiopian parliament approved the ban. After Pretoria deal, and Pretoria deal clearly states that TPLF will be reinstated as a political party. So that is why after Pretoria deal, again we saw that members of parliament voted and TPLF's status as a political party was restored. And based on this decision, TPLF leaders requested NEBE, National Election Board of Ethiopia, to restore TPLF as a political party and to unfreeze TPLF's assets, because when TPLF was banned, its assets, facilities, infrastructure, cash accounts as well, all were frozen by Ethiopian government. TPLF now wants to be reinstated because it wants to contest election in Tigray. At the same time, it wants to take back its properties. But NEBE, 3 to 4 days ago, in a statement, rejected TPLF's request, saying that it was not possible legally to reinstate TPLF as a party or to unfreeze TPLF's assets. That is why the party should apply for a new registration. And after that, we saw that in Tigray, a TPLF faction started holding meetings. The Debretsion held a meeting in Shire. Elim Gebrevaid was in Adwa. Already there were divisions within TPLF between the ruling group led by Getachew and party led by Debretsion. And at those meetings, the party leaders criticized Getachew, the federal government, saying that Getachew was Prosperity Party's representative. Then came the statement from TPLF last night. Last night, TPLF issued a statement saying that NEBE's decision is a violation of Pretoria deal. Pretoria agreement clearly states that TPLF would be reinstated as a political party. Nebbe's decision is violating the Pretoria deal and it will have its impact on the implementation of the Pretoria deal. Here, this sentence is important, that this decision will have its impact on the implementation of Pretoria deal. So, TPLF is warning the government. What does it want? In the statement, TPLF asked Nebbe to review its decision. So far, TPLF is not going to any court. It wants Nebbe to change the decision. At the same time, TPLF is asking the federal government, African Union, international mediators to play their role. TPLF says that since all are monitoring the implementation of Pretoria deal, so they should step in and ensure that deal is implemented according to the contents of the deal. So it's a very important statement, viewers, that now TPLF is asking Ethiopian people, Ethiopian government, appreciating Ethiopian government in this statement for some decisions like voting at the parliament to reinstate TPLF and some other decisions. Tigray interim government also issued a similar statement last night, asking the Ethiopian federal government and Nebbe to review the decision regarding reinstatement of TPLF. So here it seems that the pressure exerted by pressure exerted on Getachew by Debretsion and LM Gebreyesus is working. Now, Tigray government is in line with TPLF. Both issued similar statements. Tigray media showed statements as well. DWTV showed both interim government statement and TPLF's statement. Both are on the same page, at least the extent of statements. Let's see, will the government reinstate Nebbe? Will the Nebbe reinstate TPLF or not? As we know that Debretsion is opposing long tenure of transitional government. Reportedly at a meeting with PM Abiy, he said that duration of intergovernment should not go beyond 6 months. Maybe that is why TPLF is not being reinstated, because if it is reinstated, it will be eligible to contest election. So it might be reinstated, maybe at a later time, just to prolong the duration of interim government, it seems. Secondly, there was another incident of fighting between OLA and Ethiopian government forces. After the first round of talks came to an end in Zanzibar, Tanzania, we saw several incidents of clashes between OLA and government forces. Some say peace deal has collapsed. I don't think so. Peace talks, not peace deal. Peace talks are not collapsing, but definitely peace talks are under threat. We heard about fighting in Horogodoro, in West Shiva, Jeldo, in Adame Tolo, East Shiva, confirmed by OLA spokesperson. Then 2 days ago, they attacked Bishoftu. OLA fighters attacked Bishoftu. 5 police stations were stormed by OLA fighters. And then yesterday, there was fighting between OLA and government forces in Valenchiti. Valenchiti is in Bosat. It is in East Shiva zone of the Oromia. Question is, what is the objective behind these attacks? Who is starting this escalation? OLA spokesperson Oda Turby accused the government, saying that on the one hand, government was using narrative of peace for the consumption of international community. On the other hand, it was intensifying military operation against OLA. Now, we talked to some people close to OLA and tried to get the picture from the ground. In Bishoftu, it was OLA which attacked the city. Why? OLA wanted to free prisoners there. That is why they attacked 5 police stations. And prisoners, some of them are members of OLA, some are supporters of OLA, they were released, confirmed. Same happened in Valenchiti, Bosat as well, that some prisoner in the custody of regional police were freed by OLA in the attack. Attack was confirmed yesterday. So it's not that government is attacking OLA. At least in Bishoftu and in Valenchti, in both these incidents, in both these cases, it was OLA which entered Valenchiti and Bishoftu and freed its colleagues who are in prison, who were in prison. We don't know about what happened in Horogodoro or Jaldo, but I have been able to confirm the nature of fighting in Valenchiti and Bishoftu. OLA wants to free its associates, its members. Government forces, it means, have not launched a major operation against OLA. So peace process has not totally collapsed, but if this fighting goes on, it means peace process could be under threat, which it is, by the way. Let's see. Let's hope that second round of talks starts soon as possible. Otherwise, this armed escalation could endanger the second round of peace talks. Thank you for watching.